Hello, coffee culture family. Today we are going to explore the science of coffee from caffeine to aroma, flavor, and health benefits. We all know coffee is a complex mixture of chemicals that give the beverage its unique aroma, taste, and effects on the body. The main active ingredient in coffee is caffeine, which is a natural stimulant. It's my favorite one. When consumed, caffeine is absorbed by the stomach and small intestine and then passes into the bloodstream. It then travels to the brain, where it blocks the action of a neurotransmitter called adenosine. This helps to promote sleep and relaxation. This results in increased alertness and energy, as well as improved mood and cognitive function. Coffee also contains a variety of other compounds that contribute to its flavor and health effects. And some of these other key compounds in coffee include chlorogenic acids. These are a group of antioxidants that are found in coffee and are thought to have health benefits, such as reducing the risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and some types of cancer. Another compound is called trigonelline, and it has a woody, earthy taste and is found in coffee beans. It breaks down into nicotinic acid, also known as niacin, during the roasting process. Another one is called melanoidins. These compounds are formed during the roasting process and contribute to the color, aroma, and taste of the coffee. Volatiles are organic compounds that evaporate easily and are responsible for the aroma and flavor of the coffee. In addition to its chemistry, the way coffee beans are roasted and brewed also play a big role in the final taste of the coffee. The specific roast profile will also have an effect on the flavor of the coffee. To be specific, roast profile refers to the specific temperature and timing used during the roasting process. Light roast, medium roast, and dark roast are the three primary roast profiles, each with its own unique flavor characteristics. Light roasts are characterized by a light body and acidity, while medium roasts are characterized by a balanced body and acidity. Dark roasts have a full body and are characterized by a smoky or bitter flavor. The roast profile also affects the caffeine content. Get ready for this one. With dark roasts having less caffeine than light roasts. Yes, I'm going to repeat that. Dark roasts having less caffeine than light roasts. It's true because I hate to kill dark roast lovers with this one because I love dark roast. But everybody thinks the darker the roast, the bolder the coffee. Well, you definitely get a bolder flavor, but not a bigger kick of caffeine. So overall, the science of coffee is complex and multifaceted, involving the chemistry, biology, and physics of coffee growing, processing, and brewing. Research on coffee's effects on health and well-being is ongoing, and the results are sometimes conflicting, which I've brought up in a few episodes. One of the things I want to point out lastly is mold. And I'm bringing it up here because some people have health issues from coffee, but could never pinpoint why. Exploring how your coffee is produced can be something worth researching. There are companies that sell coffee specifically touting the care taken to not have mold on their product. Bulletproof is one of the brands I found that takes great care of this. Mold can form on coffee due to a combination of factors, including high humidity, warm temperatures, and lack of proper storage. When coffee beans are stored in an environment that is too moist or warm, they can become a breeding ground for mold spores. These spores can then grow and multiply, leading to mold growth on the beans. Mold can have a significant impact on the flavor and quality of coffee. When mold grows on coffee beans, it produces mycotoxins, which are toxic compounds that can cause serious health problems if consumed in large quantities. These mycotoxins can also affect the taste and aroma of the coffee, making it taste musty, bitter, or spoiled. In addition, mold growth can also cause the beans to lose their freshness and aroma. So it's important to store your coffee beans in an airtight container in a cool, dry place to prevent mold. And if you notice mold on the beans, discard the affected beans. I personally would just throw away the whole bag. So, we've learned a lot here today, and I want to point out that it might be interesting if the next frontier of coffee plays around with the different roast profiles. Like, I love that bold, rich flavor that I get from dark roast coffee, but I actually love the caffeine kick and the lower acidity that comes with light roast. So, I think the next frontier of specialty coffee is going to be not necessarily a blend of regions or flavor profiles so much as roasting profiles. So I would love to have a coffee that uses maybe 50% light roast. So it's got a much lower acidity for me, but a little more kick in the pants for me for my productivity, but then maybe also has some dark roast in it that gives me that flavor profile that I'm looking for. So I'm curious what you drink. Do you have a preference on the profile? And were you shocked to hear that dark roast is lighter in caffeine than light roast? All right, coffee lovers, leave me a message either on an Apple review or send me a DM. Hope to hear from you soon. Share your thoughts and ideas on coffee culture. You could put them in the reviews on Apple Podcasts or DM me on Instagram. And if you'd like to support an indie podcaster, there is a link in the show notes for buying me a coffee. Please subscribe and share a cup of coffee culture with your friends. This season is produced by Pale Blue Studios.